this time of dish with D. That's me. Yeah, I'm getting this mop cut. Look how long it is today. Because I pulled it really straight. Yuck. It's too long for my liking. But it will not. When you see me tonight at Tea with D, you will not see this mop. It'll be short and pixie-like. Just like I like it anymore. I was never this way with short hair, but it's quite easy. And it's quite easy. So today I thought we would vlog about why in our care, ask yourself why you're hungry. Sometimes we're hungry, but why are we hungry? Are we truly hungry? Which I would say 9 times out of 10 we probably are. Because I know a lot of us tend to do this plan, I don't want to say too well because it's not too well, incorrectly. We try to shortcut ourselves points because we're afraid to eat. And society has gotten us to think like, oh my God, the food is bad. Food is not bad. We're bad. We're the ones that eat too much. Again, you can have the most decadent thing as long as you don't have a lot of it. You're fine. It's not the food's fault. It's our fault. It's portion control's fault. But are you truly hungry? Now, I say most times I am. I am. So I have to learn to find low point snacks to satisfy me. And you've heard me say it. I've lost over 100 pounds eating snacks. So it's not like some people think they're taboo. It's taboo to eat in between meals. It's taboo. That was always the thing. You go on a diet and you don't eat in between. So that's like, anytime you think you're eating in between, that it's wrong. And it's not. Honestly, when you eat in between or you eat when you're hungry, it keeps up your metabolism. So you metabolize much better. And studies have shown, I don't know who did the studies, but your body digests better when it digests smaller meals versus larger meals. So I am a snacker, and I finally figured it out. It's a nice little barn. It took me a long time to realize that's what my problem was in the very beginning. Like, why am I so miserable all day? Because I'm starving. You shouldn't be starving all day. You just shouldn't. And that's not a correct way to be on plan. Because are you going to be like this after, you reach your whatever? Oh, hell no. You're going to be eating them snacks again. You're going to be, so then what happens? So if you start off early, eating correctly, then you will have a much better segue into the rest of your life kind of thing, your maintenance, because it's just a continuation. Maintenance doesn't change anything. Here's an FYI. It continues. Nothing really changes. It doesn't. You don't somehow get the magic key to eat what you want. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that, I think, in the beginning. I remember thinking, well, no. And then I finally it hit me. You can't, because all the work you did will just go to pot because it'll all come back. Consistency is what you need in your plan. It'd be consistent through your weight loss journey, consistent in your maintenance journey. It's consistency. So if you're not eating enough in your weight loss journey, you'll have to not eat enough in your thing to maintain it, because your body gets used to the amount of calories you're feeding it. So if you, like I said, if you go from 4,800 calories a day to 1,000, yeah, you're going to lose like nobody's business. But remember, you're going to have to stay at those 1,000 calories to maintain that weight. And I don't want us to, we all worked hard to get here. We did. Why should we let it all go and then all of a sudden be confused and upset and then struggle with the scale? The scale is not your enemy. It's not. And we treat it as if it's negative, because we go on there and we see a number we don't like. We could, like I said, we could have the best week on plan and say to ourselves, I know I ate within my points every day, and I know I did my workouts and my exercise, and I know I drank my water, so why does the scale not reflect that? I can't answer that, but I can sit there and tell you that doesn't mean, this number one up, doesn't mean that you actually literally gain that weight. Your body fluctuates. It's kind of like, it fluctuates day to day, hour to hour some days. So it's not really saying you've put on this weight. it's what it's reading for that moment. So it's hard to wrap around that, because we need to see that. But if you know that you did the best week that you were possible of doing, that's all you can ask of yourself. It is. I mean, I know it's hard to sit there because that's what we want to see. That is our cherry on the top of our sundae, is that number on that scale. And when we don't get that, we want to throw that sundae in the garbage, because we don't even want it. And sometimes it happens week after week. Week after week. You're not seeing the number go down, and it's frustrating. But you just have to maybe sometimes skip getting weighed 1 week. I don't know, there's no law that says we have to get, well, unless you go to a meeting, you have to get weighed every week. Sometimes, like, there's people that ask me just yesterday, how often do I get on the scale? I get on the scale once a week. And if it was up to me, I would get on the scale probably once every other week. I get on the scale for you guys because I don't really feel the need to get weighed every week, but you guys wanted me to, so that's why I do it. But I don't want the scale to rule my life, and it's not. You see the weeks, many weeks I've had a gain, and I'm always all right with it, because I knew that was the week I had, and there was no getting around it. And to live that week over again, I would make the same choices. I would. I'm an adult, I make my choice, and I live with it. I'm not going to sit there and live with regret or what if, or what it is what it is. You know, life is short, and if I want to have this little thing, or I want to eat this, and the scale happened to like reflect that, oh well. I mean, I won't let the scale define anything. It's just, you know, it gets in your head. I'm not going to let this journey get in my head. I'm not. Because if it does, then what have I gained? Oh, an eating disorder, obviously. And I don't need that. There's way too much stuff going on in the world that I need to worry about this. I do the best I can. It is what it is. Am I above goal right now? I am actually at the end of my goal. So, yeah. If I went to Weight Watchers, I'd probably be above it, because their scale's heavier than mine. And truth be told, I get weighed pretty much naked. I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, so I have to go in there with clothes, with shoes. So yeah, I would be above goal. But do I really care? I don't. Because I've learned over this last, especially through pandemic, that I don't need Weight Watchers to justify how I feel and how I look. I don't need them to tell me that I look good or feel good or am good because of their criteria. I know I do. I don't have to agree with, you know, their idea of what I should weigh. I think their idea of what I should weigh is crazy. I'm an old lady. You know, I've been heavy my whole life, and they would want me to be lower than this. They have their mind. Do they want to see me succeed? Apparently they don't. They'd just rather collect my money. Well, like I said, if I went in there and I was above, you know, it'd be like, oh, you have to. I don't need their approval. No, I don't need a certain number on the scale to feel really good about myself. I like how I feel. I like how I look. And if people don't like it, then guess what? They don't have to look. I'm not out to prove anything to anybody. You have to be happy in your own skin. You do. Because we have a long life to lead. I don't need stressing myself out. Well, there's too many other things to stress over. My weight is not good. At this point right now, this isn't one of them. Because I'm extremely happy. I'd be happy to have 10 pounds more on, but I'll sit here. I am struggling at this weight. This is low for me. It's extremely low for me, and it's kind of, that's why I can't get too much lower, because I will be an unhappy girl. But why I eat sometimes? I eat because I'm bored. I'm bored. So when where I want to taste something sweet, I have a craving for sugar. I have a craving for salt. And you know what? I'm healthy enough that I'm still craving food. There's poor people out there that are sick. They wish they could crave food and they can't eat. So I'm appreciating the fact that I still want to eat. And I'm not looking that gift horse in the mouth. I will not let this journey and this weight loss plan, or whatever you want to call it, rule my life. I won't allow it. Because I don't need that. Nope, I got way too many other things going on to worry about that. I enjoy where I'm at. I enjoy what I do. And I just want to help you guys, if I can, with advice and rawness. People have said that, like, these vlogs are very raw. They're not, I don't pussyfoot around. I don't make nice. I don't, yeah, I'm encouraging, but I'm also brutally honest. And there's not a lot of us out there that tell it like it is. You just need to hear it. And I said this before. I don't tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what you need to hear. It's not always pretty and sunshine and roses. Sometimes it's sad and it's hard and it's gut-wrenching. And it's crazy. Sometimes it's crazy. But, that's the only way to learn and to grow, is to hear the truth. I mean, it's one thing to be positive and upbeat is a great thing. But it doesn't give you the tools you need. You're not getting surprised by anything on this channel because, oh, Dee already mentioned that one. Oh yeah, I went through. Yeah, because it's true. We all go through these emotions. Not all of them are nice. Not everything is, like I said, daisies and roses. Some of it's weeds, muck, and slush. But we persevere. But we're human. We fall. We stumble. We get aggravated, we get upset, but we try to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and we continue. And that's the person who is successful, the one that picks themselves up, dusts themselves off, and continues. The quitter, the one who just gives up and goes and eats and eats and eats and eats, and then gains another 50 pounds in a couple of weeks. Let me tell you, it can be done. I've done it. Well, not 50, but I've gained in probably 3 months, I've gained close to 30 pounds, probably 10 pounds a month. And I thought I was doing well. Imagine if I didn't really care. God knows where my weight would be. And it comes on faster than lightning. Takes forever to get off, but comes on way too fast and always brings friends. Always. It's never just 1 pound. It's always a pound and a friend. But that is it. I'm going to be crossing the pike to go into work, and I hope you enjoyed this rather depressing vlog. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, I totally get that. These vlogs are hard for some people to watch, and I get that. They're hard to say. When I say them, I'm thinking, ooh, that was really tough. So I know they're tough. So I applaud the fact that you watched to the end. Have a great rest of your day. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, there is a subscribe button. I highly encourage you hitting it. It lets you know when you have to hit the bell, that's it, to let you know when I upload videos and I go live. I go live pretty much nightly at 7:30 Eastern time here on the channel with Tea with Dee, the weight loss support and inspiration meeting. You're all welcome to come. It doesn't cost you anything but a subscribe, and that's free. So join us. There's a wonderful supportive group there. I brag about them all the time. They are the greatest bunch of people I know, and they're there to pick you up, give you advice, laugh with you, and sometimes cry with you, because we've had a lot of things, a lot of deaths on Tea with Dee. A lot of people lost husbands and children through COVID, so we grieve together as well. So it's quite the little family we have. So I would love you to be part of that and join my Facebook group, Dish with Dee's Crew. It's right there in the description box. There's lots of links down there of products that I love. Feel free to check them out. And I am here, and I need to shut this off because I could talk all day. Bye, folks.